Welcome people, it's your girl Krissy and I'm back at it again with another video. If you are a real one, thank you guys so much for returning to the channel. And if you are new here, wagwan, I'm Krissy. This is Krissy's Lifestyle and thank you guys so much for stopping by. And while you're at it, please go ahead and click that subscribe button as well as the bell button so you can get notified every time I drop an upload. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys how I feel about this crochet braid hair that I have in my head right now. So as you guys know, with my crochet hair reviews, I tell you guys how much I paid for it, where you can get it, the color I have in, the brand, is it easy to maintain, how long I kept it in, is it waterproof, and all that good juicy details that you need to know. So if you are interested, just keep on watching. So let's just get it in it. Can you catch it? Whoa. So before I jump into this review, I'm gonna just do a little spin so you guys can see what the hair currently looks like. So let me go slow. So this is what the hair currently looks like. I've had this hair in for about 3.5 weeks. The hair that I have in is the Freetress braid beach curl in 18 inches. This is what the pack looks like. It is from the brand Shake and Go, and I got it in the color OT30, which of course means it starts off with the dark roots and it fades into this 30, you know, kind of like coppery blonde color. You guys know I love my colors, even though in the last review I said I'd give it a break, but I didn't. I lied. I'm just kidding. I can't give up my colors, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know. I just love my colors. This hair, you can get it at Sally's, the beauty supply store, like anywhere you go, you can pick up some Freetress braid crochet hair. This retails for about $6.99, $5.99 to $6.99. It just depends on what color you get. As usual, the color and the length will determine on the price that you pay for the hair. I got about 6 packs of this hair and I only used about 5 packs. So this is what it looks like. This is the length in its entirety. This that I have in right now is not the length. It's not 18 inches because I did cut it down just to style my hair, and you know, after repeatedly wearing it and kind of just like maintaining the hair, you know, I did my little whoop whoop choo choo cuts. So this hair, I used 5 packs and then I took about 6 to 7 pieces out of this pack to kind of like just put in my crown area of my hair. I did film a how I washed and kind of revived my crochet hair. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it in the card to check it out to see what I did. I will say this hair costs a little more than usual because it is, I did pay $6.99 for it. You can probably get them for like $5.99. If you want a style that is below like $40, then this might not be the one for you. So I do have this hair in for 3.5 weeks, almost 4 weeks, and I could keep it in for a month, but I don't want to. I decided not to actually detangle my hair today for this video because I wanted you guys to see it in real time of how naughty and matting this can get when you don't take care of it. I have not touched this hair in about like 5 days. Like I've not detangled or done anything. I just pull it out of my ponytail and just go like this, boom, do my edges, and this is currently what it's looking like. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. I will say I do like this hair, and if I'm going on vacation to the islands or I have like events backed up for about 2 to 3 weeks and I don't have time to comb my hair, then I'll definitely get this hair. I want to say I did not detangle and care for this hair for about 5 days. After 5 days when I got this hair, and texture started to change, and then you started to see the matting form. When you first get this hair, it is very soft and it was full, more full. Now it kind of dropped. There are some crochet hairs when you wear them more. The longer you wear them, they start to become more natural and they grow a bit fuller. But for this one, it actually kind of got a little flat. Actually not a bad thing, because when I first put it in, it felt like a lot of hair. The only problem that I'm having is that I don't have enough hair in my crown area. I wished it was like a little bit more, you know, poofy, but that's alright. You could have just put more hair in. If I had put in the 6-pack of hair, I would have been fine. But when I already had like 5 packs in, I was like, this is a lot of hair. I'm not putting in any more. So if you feel like this look is fine for you, then 5 packs will work. But if you want a more fuller crown in like front area, then 6 packs will do you good. I will say for my braiding pattern for this crochet style, I did it different. I kind of wanted that like fade in blending edges kind of look. So I did my braiding pattern slightly different. There are bigger braids too, because child, this was probably one of the quickest crochet braids I've ever done. But that, I liked it, but it also didn't really work in my favor because I kept this hair in longer than I planned, and because I did wash my hair with this crochet hair in, they kind of shifted back a little bit, so it looked like, you know, I ain't had no hair right here, even though I did. So I had to put some more hair from the other pack that I had left over to kind of fill in the sections for it to not look so bare. But for the most part, I want to say if you want this hair to be on the up and up, you need to go in every like 2 to 3 days to actually go in, detangle, cut out the loose matting hairs, and you can use your mousse if you want to. I will say this hair is kind of like a medium kind of maintenance. The longer you want to wear it, the more you'll need to kind of go in it and maintain it and detangle it. You have to make sure you put it up in a bun, put on your bonnet. You know, you have to take care of it, whether that means twisting it up and then putting it up in a bonnet, or wherever, whatever you do. You just got to make sure you kind of treat it in a sense like it's real hair, even though it's not. But usually what I do is I'd spray it with water, put my mousse, kind of just detangle it, separate it if I feel like my curls are too big, because sometimes they will tend to attach to each other. So if I want it to be finer, I just have to separate it, and I'll cut out those that, you know, are tangled, put some mousse, cut out the loose hairs and everything, and then it will be fine and brand new. You know, you do your little edges, whoop-de-whoop, and that's it. So that is pretty much it for this video. I will say, I do believe, I haven't tried it. I wanted to try and see if this was waterproof for you guys, but when I went to the pool, we forgot the key, then too much people was there, and we just never go swim. But I did wash my hair, and just that, it did not get worse after I washed my hair. And I know salt water, chlorine water might have a different effect on this hair, but I think it'll definitely hold up if you do decide to swim in it or whatever, as long as after you are done, you wash your hair, you wash it out, and you actually take care of it and detangle your hair, and then you'll be good to go. It's the thing with this is like crochet hair or any kind of false hair that you put in, you will need to maintain it. You will need to treat it. No matter how real, how fake, how little, or how much you pay for this hair, always take care of your hair. But I will say this hair actually did its job and it lasted. That is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to stay positive and let life surprise you, because it will anyways. Later.